Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. Today, I want to play a little bit of Ray, and talk to you about why most people actually end up using Focus instead of what would traditionally be considered her healing talent, which is Extension. There are a bunch of reasons for this, which we will of course dive into, but up first, let's take a look at the actual match. So we have, of course, Khan, Strix, Xin, and Skye. Sadly, we're on Fish Market, going up against Inara, Koga, Drogoz, Furia, Pip. They have 2 supports and no sniper, which is, hey, that's pretty good on Fish Market. I will take that win. But yeah, why don't people play Extension, which increases the range of her chain heal, and instead play Focus, which makes the cooldown of Spirit Link 7 seconds? What the heck, man? That's crazy. Well, there are a bunch of reasons. Let's go over the build first before we actually get into that. So this is the utility build that I generally tend to use with Ray recently. We have Magic in the Blood, which reduces the cooldown of our chain heal, and then we also grant allies damage reduction and ultimate charge when the chain heal bounces to them. We also have Future Generations and Lipori Prayer, which are 2 very good filler cards that offer a bit of extra utility, and yeah, that's what we go, and then we grab some Chronos. So why do people use Focus and not Extension? Well, it's twofold. 1, Focus provides more buffs than Extension does. Number 2, Extension actually nerfs your gameplay in some circumstances. And so, what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, Focus gives you more value than Extension does, because Focus makes it so that the link is more concentrated. So when you are putting the link on somebody, you are tripling the effects of the link, meaning they get a lot more ultimate charge from that, and they also get a lot more healing, but the main focus is that ultimate charge, which is Ray's niche. It's what she does the best, and you really want to maximize that as much as possible. Oh boy, our positioning is awful here. I'm sorry, I don't play Ray that much. I do know the explanations for, you know, these different things, like why Focus is better. I don't have the mechanics down for so that's gonna be a bit rough this match. But yeah, that ultimate charge is really, really good. You do want to prioritize that. And also, when you get Chronos 3, your uptime on the link is basically 100%. Yeah, it's not technically 100%, it's more like 95% or something like that, but it works out to be pretty darn efficient, almost as efficient as having the regular link in terms of the actual uptime of the ability constantly working. But at that point, you've got 100% uptime on an ability that now is 3 times more effective. You're getting 3 times the ultimate charge and 3 times the healing almost permanently. Yellow. And I guess 3 times the damage and 3 times the slows, too, if you want to use it for a damage link, like I did right there against Pip. Oh, I just killed Koga. Come on, Khan. Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, Focus provides all that, and Extension only gives you a range increase, which only helps you out if the allies are not in range. For example, healing that Strix there, Extension would have done absolutely nothing for me. So it doesn't provide value there. But then also Extension can end up hurting you as well when it comes to your healing output. And the reason for that is to do with Ray's chain heal being a little bit buggy. So sometimes the heal will just try and bounce to a teammate, and it'll just spin around them and glitch out. And when you increase the range, it turns out there's actually more of a chance of that happening, where your heal just kind of gets stuck, it doesn't know what to do, and then it just, you know, falls flat, doesn't heal, and your team dies. So that's actually a bug that can make Extension worse in some cases. But of course, we can't talk about Focus versus Extension without also talking about the downsides of Focus. Focus does make it so that your cooldown is longer on this link, and that is bad for, well, one specific reason. It makes it so that you can't use your other abilities on your teammates more effectively. If I link this Khan and then want to quickly link Xin to give him Envelop, I can't do that. And he's just going to have to not be enveloped. Or if I want to ult him or just give him the increased healing bonus of the link, I can't do any of that. That is a major downside, and that is one of the reasons why for a while I didn't really like Focus. With the other reason being, it was a lot buggier in the past in terms of the actual targeting, and so you would end up targeting people who you didn't want to target a lot of the time. But that's mostly been fixed. And ultimately, most Ray players have just decided that negative isn't really a problem. It's better to have the increased ultimate charge from the link, and to not have the downside of Extension, than to actually play Extension and have that increased uptime on your link. Okay, we're gonna try and heal Khan here. Xin is just a lost cause. I think I'll envelop here, and just try and make it through this Inara. Alright, we're gonna do this to survive and kill her. Sadly, I can't kill Khan, though. I did get the tank, but, man, everyone else is just... everyone else is just a goner. Oh, boy. This is probably going to be a very quick game here. But the purpose is still complete of, hey, yeah, this is why people use focus. I think I've explained that hopefully decently well enough. It is ultimately kind of her healing and her damage talent, because you don't really see people play Restraint either when they want to go damage Ray. You see them pick focus, and that's for the exact same reason of, yeah, it's just a better Link. You do more damage with the Link, and so it makes more sense as a damage talent. The Link will last on them for 4 seconds, which is more than enough time to kill them, especially with that increase. Ow. Especially with that increased damage. And Restraint, yeah, 100% Cauterize is useful, until you realize that you have to sacrifice your mobility, or your movement and your defensive ability in the form of your Envelop. And then you also, yeah, basically have that talent be completely outclassed by late game Cauterize, because once you have 90% Cauterize, well, what's the point of 10% extra? It doesn't really make much of a difference. The only time it would make a difference is if you do that on Inara, where it completely mitigates the effect of Mother's Grace. That is a genuine use case for it, but I feel like that's generally pretty rare, the amount of times you're playing Damage Ray into Inara. Because Damage Ray is generally pretty rare anyways. So, yeah, Focus just makes more sense as the damage talent, too. It really is basically the only talent anyone plays, which is kind of sad, because I do like the idea of the base functionality of the Link, being able to quickly swap between teammates and give them everything they need all the time. But that concentrated Link is just too good to bypass, usually. I am a sitting duck. I'm going to die. Like I said, Ray is a bit rough on this map because it's so wide open there, and we really do not have the team comp to take these guys down. We have a solo tank Khan, we have a Sky Strix, Xin. Yeah, and they have the best healer in the game too. They have Furia. Well, one of the best healers in the game, Furia Grover. You could argue both of them are the best healer in the game right now. They're both so good. We were actually able to get more kills than our Sky and our Xin combined, because Xin didn't kill anything. And I also tied the Strix in kills. I got top kills on the team with Ray. You know what? I don't think that match was my fault. It is what it is. It's just a casual match. The point was to showcase, A, this Ray build, which is pretty good despite us losing here. Ultimately, as the support, there is only so much I can do, and when I'm killing as much as my DPS, yeah, you know that match is a bit rough. But also to explain, yeah, why Focus is used more than Extension. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like. Like I said in my last video, this time of year, now that summer is ending, is a bit rough for gaming streamers because everyone's going back to school and back to college, and that means they have less time to watch streams, revenue goes down, views goes down. I can't speak English. My English goes down. But no, seriously, everything goes down around this time of year, and so if you want to help the channel, then yeah, drop a like, subscribe, make sure you watch the video, of course. If you're at this point in the video, then you've already given this video plenty of watch time. But do those things, it helps out the channel a ton. I would really, really appreciate it. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.